Welcome into another Lion Vision update with Bobby Champagne, head coach of the men's basketball team at UNA. And coach, we're coming off of a 64-62 road win against West Alabama. Always a tough gym to play in down in Livingston. They made a late push, but Demario Jackson literally in the final second knocked down 2 free throws to give us the win.
Yeah, it was a great environment. The pep band, the students, capacity crowd there in Pruitt Hall. And we battled the whole game. I think we led for just about the entire game. They tied it up with about 5 seconds left, and Demario took it the length of the floor, got fouled, and made the 2 free throws with .5 on the clock. So good to escape there with a victory, and kind of sets up this week for us.
Austin Timms had a monster game, a double-double. He scored our first 13 points actually to open the ball game. Just season's winding down. He's a senior. He's got at minimum 4 games left in the regular season, and he's coming out firing, ready to play.
Yeah, Austin really got us off to a good start. Defensively, did a pretty good job on one of the better players in the league. Scored the basketball for us, rebounded the ball. He's been rebounding the ball extremely well for us second half of the league, but always good when he can chip in some points for us. And he had things going, and DeAndre McKinney came off the bench in the first half and gave us some instant offense as well.
4 games left, Coach. Thursday night we take on West Florida, a team that just worked their way back into the top 4 of the conference standings. Right now we're tied for 7th with 4 left. We could still work our way up the conference standings a little bit. The top 3 seeds, I believe, are locked in, not in order, but those schools have clinched the top 3 spots. So with 4 games left, every game carries a lot for a lot of teams as we move forward.
Oh yeah, this is a big weekend for a lot of people in the league. Some big matchups on Thursday night. Obviously, our game with West Florida, Huntsville's game with Valdosta, the league leaders. So going to be some exciting basketball this week. Thursday night's going to be huge for us against West Florida, a team that beat us way back January 2nd. Really beat us pretty good in the second half. So, we've got to bounce back. They're playing pretty good basketball right now. We've got to do a really good job on the boards. Their physicalness and just their intensity that they played with, we didn't really match, so that's going to be an emphasis for us.
First time around, Coach, they were coming off of a losing streak, and since then they've surged to the top of the conference standings. So as we get ready for round 2, what do we need to do differently this time?
Well, I mean, we've got to do a much better job of guarding their post players. We've got to do a much better job of keeping those guys off of the glass and getting second shots. But also we got to do a better job of executing our offense. They took us out of what we want to do. They were much more aggressive on ball screen defense, and they were much more aggressive than us in guarding the basketball. So we've got to do a better job of executing our offense.
This Thursday at 6 and 8 p.m., UNA women and men taking on West Florida. Don't forget also we'll have the K9 crew out for halftime of both games. Great basketball, great entertainment at halftime.